Hey guys, it's
Hey.
us. We're
Hi.
back.
It's only been a year and a half.
I know.
No, it's been more like 2 years.
I think it's been like 2 years.
Yeah.
Podcast.
Yeah, we have up on the screen right now. We'll probably use Grem's, but on my screen I have good old Kel's painting stream on. But let's just introduce ourselves again because it's been so long. We'll start with Julia. You wanna?
Okay. I'm Julia. I'm 18, and I am from California.
Yippee.
I am Loretta. I am from an ambiguous state in the Midwest. Yeah, I'm about to be 19.
Is it
Are you
me?
guys gonna like?
Hi,
We're not
Graham.
going in a specific order.
I'm Graham. I'm 19. I'm from the South. That's
Unfortunately.
it. Unfortunately. Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Well, I'm Cal. I'm like 15. I'm not in the Americas. Yeah.
Howdy.
Addie, are you?
That's on you.
I'm sorry.
It's your
I don't
cue.
think there's anybody else left. I'm Addie. I'm from Boston. I'm 19. Yes, I use she/her pronoun.
Also unfortunate. Oh yeah, I guess we should do pronouns too. I use she/they.
Shit. Okay.
Is she her?
I use they it.
I used to he.
Okay. We did. I need to stop saying that. Okay. Yippie's just. It's been a problem for me. It's
fine,
like a
funny.
sickness. It's
It's been a
overtaken me.
problem.
I just can't stop saying it.
That's
But
awesome.
yeah. So it's been like 2 years since the
2
last
years.
podcast. Which is crazy that we're all still like here and like around. But there's been a lot of developments. I mean, some of us are in college now. Some of us, I don't really know what else to say besides some of us are in college now. I feel like that's kind of all that's really changed.
That's literally it.
We're
I mean, I got
mostly
into
adults.
college. I took a gap
College.
year.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're
I've been in
mostly
college,
adults
but I
now.
I'm transferring. But
The Borg. The Borg College.
Oh my god, the Borg College.
The Borg College.
Borg.
I am.
What is Borg?
You don't know what Borg
The Borg. The blackout. The
No.
blackout.
Borging?
It's, a,
What the fuck is Borg?
it's like the drink. You know, like the,
What?
Have you not heard of it?
Lord of it.
What is
That's
that?
really
What is
funny.
Borg?
What's a
It's like
Borg?
a
Wait.
gallon, like a gallon of milk container. Okay, Addie, you should do it because you go to
Yeah.
Borg
The only
College.
Borg I know is Star Trek Borgs.
It stands for a blackout rate gallon, and it's where like a college student gets like a gallon of water and pours in like half water, half vodka, and then like food coloring, electrolyte powder, Gatorade, whatever. So it's like supposed to be like technically healthier because it's like has water and then like electrolytes or
What
protein,
the
like whatever
fuck?
is in Gatorade, but it's also like half a gallon of vodka, and the goal is to black out.
They also
And it has
usually-
caffeine in it,
They
so
also
it
put like
constricts your
liquid
blood
IV.
vessels.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
so
that's
it
the
makes
same
you
shit as
absorb
like eating
the
Oreo
alcohol.
thins because you think it's healthier. What the fuck?
Yeah, they put like liquid IV in
Uh,
it too, so like you don't
They
really get
put, like-
hungover.
Like 38 people in the hospital. Like
Yeah.
it's
Insane. That's insane. What? And you're going to
ridiculous
wait?
numbers.
So you're
They're
now
going to like frat parties and like using it.
Just bring your own Borg.
That is.
Yeah.
Oh my
that is
God.
So, that
This
sounds.
is where
That
I'm
is the most American thing I've heard.
That's
It really
horrifying.
is.
Oh my God.
I mean, it's more like effective because like obviously they're not getting like roofied or anything because it's their own drink that they're bringing, and
Yeah.
like obviously they're keeping their eyes on it.
those
Yeah. I mean, I guess so.
But it's definitely.
But I mean, it's
It
sort of
doesn't make it any
it's sort of
better,
a
though.
problem with all of the drinks that kind of like flavor the super strong liquors is that like it's easier to drink way too much. But I mean, the point is to black out, so I guess it doesn't really matter.
I guess
That's
so.
like outrage gallon.
That's so
Borg.
bad for you.
Yeah,
It
that's
really
just-
is.
It's
So
also
bad
just,
for
it's
you.
kind of just college.
That is immediate liver cancer. God damn. But anyways, so I didn't really prepare any like topics or anything. We just
probably wasn't there like a 2-year-old document.
we
where
do have a
would
really old
topics?
document from whenever we first did it. I think I can find it somewhere. Someone else do that though, because I'm screen recording.
I don't even
I
know
can
where
talk
it was
about
at.
Lego Monkey Kid. That's my only
Was
talking.
it sent to my
thing.
drive? Addie,
Lego
didn't
Monkey.
You make the
Oh,
document?
you mean Sung Wukong? from the
Yeah, you know Lego Monkey Kid. You know, hit
Lego
TV
Monkey
show,
Kid.
very popular.
Lego Monkey Kid?
Never
Yeah,
watched it in my life.
it's so
I could
it's
talk about my new favorite mobile game.
Is
your
it
favorite
Raid
what?
Which
Shadow
is-
Legends?
Oh my god, I have the document.
No.
You have the document?
I just found it.
That's crazy.
Hold on, I'm gonna send it to the general chat. Or no,
If it
Okay.
the
doesn't have
pod
any
chat.
sensitive information, you can screen share it.
But also, so basically, it was like a week ago, and I was like, guys, I'm getting a new microphone cable because I lost my microphone cable. I was like, we need to record a new episode. So here we are. They have been sitting in the voice chat because I was playing D&D, and I had no idea that they were all here. They have been here for like 40 minutes to an hour without me waiting.
Oh, what did you do in D&D?
Oh, we played a cool one shot. My DM pre-gen characters for us, so I didn't make my character, and it was really fun because my character's name was Finnegan Greenbottle, and he sounded like this. He sounded like Ringo Starr.
Oh, that's so cool. I have a character named Finnegan. They're a little fox.
You have a character named Finnegan? What the fuck?
Yeah. Wait, let me see if I can find a quick double of them. I don't know where I have them. Wait, oh
That's
God.
awesome.
In which file? Oh God.
love
I lost
D&D.
I lost all of the detailed ones when my computer died. But this is like quick sketch
Oh,
Finnegan,
He's so
small
cute.
little baby boy.
They're so cute. I love them.
Wait, let me also. Okay, I
Why?
think here I have. I'm very organized. Yeah, this is like other drive Finnegan. This one's older.
Oh, that's adorable. I love that.
Yeah, they're a
Um,
little kitsune druid with their little emotional support rat.
Yeah. I don't know, Grandma, if you're also like screen recording the stream or not. We'll not
I'm
include
not.
the one, but it's a cute little fox person with a little sweater on. It's adorable, guys. It's awesome. But yeah, so we didn't really have any topics in mind. We just kind of wanted to, because not only is this the first time you guys, I say you guys as if many people actually watch this, but it's the first time you guys are hearing it for a while, but it's also the first time we've kind of all been back in a chat together
call,
for a
yeah.
really
Yeah.
long time.
It's been like a year. If you look
Yeah.
at like the music robot chat,
Mhm.
it's like almost exactly a year ago.
Yeah.
But it's nice because like this is the kind of friend group where it's like we can literally not speak for like 2 years straight, and then one day talk, and it's like nothing ever happened.
Exactly.
You know,
That's
I love
sick.
friend groups
I
like
love-
that.
Addie, you're cutting off again.
You're cutting out again. Oh well.
Again, like a lot.
Are there any
Okay,
like
so-
remnants on the dock?
There are actually a lot of ideas, and they're pretty good.
Ooh,
They're,
okay.
Some of them are really outdated. Like they
Talking
want
about
us.
college.
There's manifesting college tuition money. And then there's Minecraft stories, but honestly, I kind of forgot a lot about what happened
I remember
on the
most of
original
it,
Minecraft
but I don't think it's really worth talking about.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
really play Minecraft much anymore.
Talk about
do, but-
koalas
Oh
Fuck
god.
koalas.
and how much they
Hate
suck.
koalas. They're shitty animals. I think Julia literally just sent me a video.
Yeah, I
about
tagged. No, I
Don't-
tagged you in a video.
Don't
about,
tell
like,
friendly
a
Don't tell
koala
friendly
hate
Jordies
video.
you feel that way. Friendly Jordies will kill you.
Promise? Sorry.
What else is there?
Whack childhood stories.
There's like a lot about
Future
like,
stuff
childhood
like
stories.
college. Ew. There's a lot of college talk here,
Yeah.
even though like we're in.
I mean, we
college
can
now.
talk about college.
We can. That would be a good
Some of
topic.
us are in college now.
I think
And
only two
otherwise,
of
we can
us.
just sort of talk about like
I could have gone to college, but
I also could
been
have
a
gone.
you're holding
I'm
out.
going
'cause
to,
you're a-
I'm going
you're
to.
A silly little simp for
Dude, I
one
was-
specific college.
Literally, okay.
I'm going in September.
I've
I
already
commit.
applied to colleges, but literally the only reason why I haven't gotten into anyone is because I have to send transcripts, and that's such a fucking headache because I don't live anywhere
Wait.
near my high school anymore.
Can't you just go on Parchment? If
What?
you go on Parchment, look up your. You know
Wait,
the
what?
website Parchment? You look up your school, and then you can request that your school send transcripts to the college.
What the fuck?
And it's like $5. You don't need to you don't need to ask your school or anything.
What?
What?
Sorry.
I said trans. But parchment.com. That's what I used because I took a gap year and I didn't want to have to go back to my counselor.
Yeah,
I
because
just
I
use
literally,
Parchment.
don't live anywhere near.
Yeah, you could just go on Parchment. Super easy.
That's kind of
This
nice.
is not sponsored by Parchment. It's just what I use.
I wish I knew that. Anyways, I'm thinking about dropping out of college.
Really?
I thought
Wait,
you were
what's your
Yeah, I
major?
am.
transferring to Addie's.
What?
Am I making that up?
What?
You are
I think you
absolutely
are.
fabricating a memory right now.
No.
Oh my god.
Remember
No.
that.
Hold on.
You
No,
are
no.
fabricating
Um,
information.
No, I came to this college with
You came?
shut the fuck up.
My name's College.
I came to this college as an ecosystem science major, right? And then I
Yeah.
realized I only liked the idea of it. And once it came down to the actual work, I realized I'd be spending like 20% of my time doing what I actually want to do, just going out in the field, taking measurements, and, you know, testing hypotheses and statistical stuff.
Mm.
And the other 80% of it would be sitting at a desk with a spreadsheet open at Excel for 8 hours a day.
I'm terrified
which
that's
is
gonna happen to
not
me.
something I wanted to do for a career. So, my STEM mind was tainted by the vices of the liberal arts, and I'm now a creative writing major.
Nice.
And I very
Hey,
much
I
enjoy it, but the problem is,
Addie, you're
right?
cutting out again.
You are cutting out again. It's kind of sad, but you know, we can't all be winners.
Yeah.
But basically, now that I'm here, there's nothing keeping me here. Because the reason you go to college as an art student is mainly connections. You can get an education outside of college with enough, research into resources online. You can get all the education you need. Plus, if you go to like a public university, you can sit in on as many classes as you want.
Literally.
I mean,
Connections, right?
Honestly, you
I've
could probably
got
just sneak on
connections.
college campuses.
No, I've done that
It's
before.
not-
Like
it's
I
not-
go to my friend's college campus
It's not
all the
illegal.
time. They
If
don't
it's a
ID
public
check me.
land grant college, you're totally fine. You can sit in on
Literally.
any class. You can't do the homework, right? You can't have access to the online resources, but you can sit in on any class you want. But that's
You just
not
won't
really
get
the
a
point.
degree.
My point is connections, right? And the town that I'm in, insanely awesome for creative writing. There are writing events like multiple times a month that happen all around town, and it's great for getting your stuff out there. Plus, I've already made connections with my current professors, so that's not an issue. And so there's the two biggest reasons I'm going to school here, completely like irrelevant, right? Then there's a social aspect, which doesn't matter because I'm staying here and I get to see my friends every day, and I'm living with two of them. And then there's work, which before was an issue, but now I've got an awesome job at a greenhouse that pays plenty. I'm getting paid double my rent, right? If I work full time.
Damn.
If I drop out and
Damn.
work full time, I will be getting paid double my rent at this cute greenhouse job. So like, why am I doing this? Why am I here? Why am I paying $50,000 a year for
Dude.
nothing?
Tuition is
Nothing,
a
I say.
whole other like college thing.
But yeah, I don't know. I don't know if any of you guys' college experiences have been similar. If you guys have questioned, like, I know Jola, you're doing like lots of like heavy art stuff, and it's kind
I
of a
really
requirement
am.
for you to get where you want to be.
I am terrified of like what you Addie's trying to fix everything. I am terrified of what you experience where it's like the idea of it is better than like the reality of it, you know? So I think, oh, it'd be so nice to work in the animation industry, but I am like terrified of the fact that maybe it's not as good as I'm making it out to me. Maybe I am really just romanticizing it in my head. But
Oh, that's literally
you never
me.
know. You never know.
It's kind of a scary thought. And I mean, honestly, here's the thing, right? If you saved up a bunch of money, right? And you do go to college and you realize you don't like it, you gotta kind of go with your instinct, go with your gut. And at that point, if you only go a year, you're not really going to be put that far behind. Because you're only paying for 1 year. Which, I mean, to put things into perspective, right? My parents have been saving money for both me and my sister to go to college for 18 years.
Jeez.
And my sister is in the military, so she doesn't have to pay for college. So her money all went to me. And it was going to be used for my college, right? So this money, cumulatively, that was for both me and my sister, can pay for just over 1 year at my college. With the in-state rate, because I have a $10,000 a year scholarship. It's insane.
In state?
That is
Yeah.
so
So I would be
That's insane.
I was paying out of state, right? But the scholarship that I have makes it go down to in-state.
I see.
And it is just barely enough to pay 1 full year of in-state tuition, which is absolutely
That's
insane. This is a public land grant institution. This is like the basic, there's like one of them in every state. The freaking Lincoln opened them all up, It's insane.
Yeah, no,
I
that's.
feel like,
Oh god.
yeah, tuition in general when it comes to like in the US for college is just way overpriced. Because you can go to Canada right now and get the same education, the same degree for a fraction of the price.
Yeah, I have one of my friends. They have a cousin who lives in Germany, and he went to college in Germany and got a doctorate. I don't remember the name of the college. I wouldn't say it anyways if I knew. But I'm pretty sure they paid like a little over $2,000 for a doctorate
That's
at
crazy.
a college in Germany.
Can you guys hear me?
Oh
okay,
my
by the
God.
way?
Yeah,
Oh,
we can
yeah.
hear you now.
You're right,
Okay,
I hope you
I've
don't
switched to the Wi-Fi extender 5G, so hopefully that Wi-Fi.
be careful of those brainwaves. You might get
It's weird.
Biden. You might get words from Biden in your head.
Wait, speaking of that, have y'all seen like any of the
The deepfakes?
no, not the deep fakes. I'm talking about like
The Minecraft they're playing
No,
together.
no. I'm talking about the latest it was against TikTok and like
Yeah.
yes.
The Republican
and, the Republican
senators.
guy.
Where was this?
How they want
what
to
state
ban
was this in?
TikTok?
This was in DC. This was in DC.
Yeah, this was in DC. They wanted to ban TikTok, and the TikTok CEO was there answering all their questions, and they were like, "No, we're
Literally,
old
there was,
people
like-
who don't know anything about the internet, and
There
we're
was-
about to ban this thing."
There was one guy asking a question, and he was like, "So, why does TikTok ask to connect to my Wi-Fi?" It's like, what?
That's insane. This is like old people walking into a phone repair store level of stupid, and they're in fucking
That's
DC.
hilarious.
They're in Congress. This is Congress.
These
then,
people are in charge of the country.
And like it was another
That's-
one where it was like, "Oh, so do y'all store our data in China?" And he was like, "No, you guys have like an offshore here in the United States." And she was like, "No." He was like, "What?"
Straight up no.
She like there was like one point where she was asking questions and she was obviously trying to like make him say no or like not like make it be bad, and then he would answer it and he'd be like, "Oh yeah, we actually are like fixing that, and it's like it's a problem and we're recognizing it," and she'd just be like, "Wrong." It's like, what the fuck?
It's like Redditors
no, you're
trying to
not, liar.
argue. It's like Redditors trying to argue online, but they haven't prepared their argument and like done enough research, and so they just gish gallop the whole time and try to
Yeah.
overwhelm with like stupid questions.
It was so
It's awful.
it was so strange.
What a crazy little wacky world we live in, guys.
it
Can I
was-
just say, what a
Crazy little
crazy
silly
little world
goofy
we live
wacky
in.
world.
Crazy little
What
wacky
a
world.
goofy little
Goofy little silly
world.
little world.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's insane.
Oh,
I can't
forgot
I
it.
can't get over it.
Forgot a what?
Oh no, sorry, I'm talking to myself.
Oh.
No, Kel's painting right now.
Oh.
It looks really good.
Oh, is the stream still up?
Oh yeah.
I have it up, but we'll probably use Grem's screen capture stuff because I don't want to expose your art to the world.
yeah,
Unless you
that's-
want to. Unless you want me to. I mean, I will.
You can do a
Eh,
little time lapse. Speed paint.
a little time. Oh god, no.
Little speed
Oh, that'd be
paint.
wonderful.
Mine's-
We could all like post our own content on the channel. Be like, this is the Kel video. Today we're gonna do a screen.
Today we're gonna look
As
at
if we're
Kel
actually
art,
gonna do
right?
that. We could barely get each other together in a voice call. in
Okay,
2
but that's
years
the
to
thing,
record
right? The
something.
difficult thing is getting each other together. Making independent content.
True.
That's
True.
true.
It could be like
I
a collaborative. That was something I thought about, parsed through my head this week while I was thinking of like getting excited for this. Was like, what if we did like a collaborative channel where we just kind of like make our own little contents,
that would be cute though.
It would be
Yeah.
kind of neat. Like we all have access to it, and we can all post videos of our own topics.
Mm-hmm.
be
I think that
fun.
would be cool. And then we
Yeah,
can
that
do like collab videos too, like the podcast. And then we can also do stuff where like we game together, or like we do commentaries on something together, something like that. I think that would be fun.
Yeah, that would be cute. I like that idea.
Or like Jackbox. I've never played Jackbox. But
Oh,
all
that
of
would
my
be
friends are trying to
awesome.
get me
Oh
on
my
it.
god, yeah.
Jackbox is so fun, and it makes for great, really entertaining videos.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
love
Like,
watching Jackbox videos.
online.
They have Gartic phone like now like integrated into.
Gartic-
Oh wait, I've
Gartic
really.
phone.
Wait,
Yeah,
I've
but
heard
isn't
about
it-
that. Hold on.
Isn't it for
I'm in
Nitro?
a Discord with a bunch of the accepted kids who were going to my college, and they're like, "We should play Gartic Phone," and I have no idea what that is. Do you want to play?
Oh my
Right
god,
now.
we could
I want to learn.
Not
In
right
a bit,
now.
or we can do it right
We
now.
can play after.
or after.
It's
This is
like
the
And we also
podcast.
gotta watch the Hunger Games.
it's kind of like
I
telephone.
literally just
I
watched
can't watch
all
Hunger
of
Games
Oh.
because
the
I'm
last
drunk
3
watching
days.
Twilight. I'm drunk watching Twilight with my
Yo.
friends tonight. Sorry.
Don't watch that.
Okay, wait. I gotta send this.
Sorry.
In my DMV
That's
server.
in I'm doing that in The Sims, not in real life.
Not in real
Doing
life.
that in Minecraft right now.
I actually don't like drinking, so I'm probably just gonna watch them drunk watch Twilight and be
I
entertained.
literally get that.
But yeah, no.
Too really.
Well, I think it would be really fun to do like a sort of collaborative thing where we just kind of
Yeah.
we can like schedule stuff and there's no pressure. You can do all sorts of stuff. Big variety channel.
Big
That was so
variety.
I could do
Yeah.
And
poetry
it would be neat because
videos.
we could all have like our own like little like fans or like fan groups within the same channel.
Mhm.
It'll be like, oh, babe,
And
wake up.
is it? Oh my
Wake
god!
up,
It's
new
like
Graham
K-pop
post,
where it's like
guys.
Stan Graham, Stan the Red House.
Favorite
Guys,
Patchcast member.
guys,
be
Cal,
like,
Cal just put out a
Who's
new
your Patchcast
speed
bias?
It's like a
that's lovely.
K-pop group, but like we're not
Worse.
K-pop. Yeah,
I think that would be really cool.
that would be.
I mean,
killer.
and it would be nice because that's a great way to help, like, grow and get people, watching and stuff. Because,
That's
I mean, a podcast is nice, but nobody knows to look for a podcast.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and just like posting a lot is probably the best way to like get people interested, which we're
We
so
post
bad at
once
right
every
now.
2 years. Yeah, we have such a dedicated
To-
fan base.
To whatever vague strangers are out there who happen upon this video, thank you. We love
Hey.
you.
Yeah, maybe we'll-
Hi.
Parasocially. Hey.
Like, I love
Are you
you
busy
personally.
Friday?
I love you personally.
I know you. I know where you are.
It's like I know you.
you are.
We know you. We know where you are.
Axel
we will
from
give you a.
Pennsylvania. I
Do
don't
you
know. I
wish
feel
for
like there are
that we're-
people who would watch our podcast named Axel. I feel like that's the name of someone who would watch.
That's
I knew
real.
a guy.
Lots of
during
gay
middle
people call themselves
school-
Axel.
Intended
Oh my God.
audience, Axels.
Axel. Yeah, I knew a guy in middle school. His name was Axel. I was he never talked. He only did Rubik's cubes, and that's like
Dude,
my
the Rubik's Cube people. There
So
were the
yeah.
Tetris
Axel?
kids, and then there were the Rubik's Cube kids.
Dude,
They'd
mine-
come
Oh
to
yeah.
class with a
Entire
different Rubik's
middle
Cube.
school class was Rubik's Cubes kids to the point where we had to get it banned.
Oh my
Oh my
god.
god.
Dude, my
I'm a
middle school
magnet
banned
kid.
fidget spinners.
I play with those little magnetic marbles. I'm literally playing with the little magnetic marbles right now. Like the little tiny ones, the little bucky balls or whatever they're called.
Yeah.
Oh
I
yeah.
respect
Little
that.
balls.
I have these.
You're playing with
I have
little
these.
balls? You're playing with
This
little
You playing with balls
mechanic
right now?
I
Or
love
not.
playing with balls, guys.
There
I don't think
go.
you understand. But yeah, let's see if
I
the,
just
the
realized all
ancient
of our,
doc
like-
has anything.
All of our
Interesting.
nicknames aren't our actual names, except
No,
for
they
Abby
aren't.
and Cal.
Yeah. I mean, we could change
we
them
change
for
that?
ease. I
Oh,
can,
we
yeah.
could.
It doesn't really matter because they'll know us by our voices.
How do you
but yeah.
change your nickname?
Oh, you
As if-
can edit,
edit
server
They
server
is
profile.
referring to anyone. No one watches this except
Oh, whatever.
us.
Eventually,
Don't worry,
people
I'll
will.
watch it. I'll
Edit
I'll
server
get us a
profile.
dedicated fan base. Don't even worry about it.
Julia.
But yeah. So,
Change
Jola, what's
Okay.
does the doc have any wisdom to share?
How many wisdoms before I
I like
start
how
talking
it's
about the...
Julia. Julia is the best, ha ha ha, so sexy. And then Addie, beloved to Julia. Those are nicknames.
We all revolve around you.
Yeah, Julia
Yeah,
has
who's
like a
the
little
fan
harem.
favorite?
I'm a big Paul Atreides fan, guys. I
Doing
don't
your
know.
mom.
if you- Yeah, doing
big
your mom,
what?
guys.
Doing
I'm
your
a
mom.
predator, Moneo. I'm a predator, Moneo.
You're a predator?
Sorry,
You're a
guys.
predator?
That's a
That-
bit of a
oh.
niche reference, guys. I don't think you're gonna
that
get
is,
that one, guys.
Girly
You're a
pop,
what? A predator?
You wouldn't understand what it's like.
That you're a predator?
Just the,
The doc.
Google Doc has
The
some
doc.
good,
Consult
some
the
good,
doc.
Good,
Talk.
does it have some good topics, or
Anyways.
should it start talking about the journey to the west and Prague?
Oh god.
Journey to the West.
No, please
What?
stop.
I've never
Stop right there. Stop
you
where
wanna
you're
know?
at.
You wanna hear about the journey to the
Go
West?
no
Oh my God.
further.
do it.
What?
I have no
Okay,
idea what it is,
so-
so do it.
Okay, do you know about
No.
Journey to the West? Do you know what it is?
No, not a
No.
clue.
What?
Yeah.
Okay, it's this it's old book. It's Chinese. It's basically the Sun Wukong. But like there's other people too, I guess. But it's like okay, the general thing is like the first few chapters are like Monkey King gets his whole backstory, and then we get to the main character who's the monk who is been assigned to like go on
What's
a
his
journey
name
to the
again?
west. Tripitaka.
Yeah.
Or
Okay. I thought it
Tong.
was like a silly,
Okay.
sick ass name. I love it.
Yeah, his name's
Tripitaka.
Tripitaka. Yeah. Um,
I like
and
Pixie.
so yeah, Pixie's cool. And then so the characters are Tripitaka, the monk. There's the White Horse Dragon. I forget his name. I just call him White Horse Dragon. We got Pixie, we got Sandy,
Blue Eyes
and
White
then
Dragon.
we got the Monkey King or Sun Wukong. Anyways, so in one of the stories, they go to this like little village or town thing that is populated only by women.
Oh my God! Wait, I know
My
what you're talking
dream
about.
World?
Yeah, yeah.
I
No, so they
remember
go.
this.
Yeah, no, so they go there and they're like really tired from the journey. So Tripitaka and Pixie drink from this river, and then they get to the village and they start feeling like bad. And the women are like, "Hey, yo, y'all good?" And they're like, "Oh no, we're feeling sick." And the women are like, "Oh, did you drink from the water from that river over there?" And they're like, yeah, why?" And they're like, "Oh, that's a pregnancy river."
What?
Because there's no
What?
men.
What?
They become
That was the
pregnant.
last thing I expected.
Because they're
that
all
river to
women,
be.
so they have no way to become pregnant, and so the river
Yeah.
is what they drink from to become pregnant.
That's
Yeah,
hilarious.
Oh.
Yeah,
So
no,
they
love
drink
that.
from the pregnancy water.
yeah, no, and so
Would you like a
I-
glass of pregnancy water?
That sounds so
Yeah.
bad out of context. What's in the pregnancy waters?
babies.
Just a shot of pregnancy water to get you going in the morning.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
Anyways, so and so Tripitaka and Pixie are like panicking because they're men, and they're like, "How will we birth children? What?" And
Just
so the
become
women are like,
trans.
well, there's the abortion water, but a man is like hoarding
Abortion
it. And
water? Wait, there's
Oh,
a
yeah.
pregnancy water, and then there's abortion water.
but a man is hoarding the abortion water and is not letting the woman have it.
Oh my God, this is just like
So-
America.
Honestly. And so Sun Wukong is like, no, my master needs it. We are getting that water. And so more things happened, but like basically they beat the man up and then like get the abortion water, and then now the women have abortion water too.
Amazing.
Wow.
So
And that's the
honestly,
story.
Is
yeah,
there
that's
any
the-
regular water, or do they just have to drink alternating ones to hydrate?
I assume there's regular
That would
water.
be
Maybe
so
They're thirsty. They drink a bottle of pregnancy water. Like, oh shit, I'm full, but I gotta drink the abortion water now. Fuck, I don't have a
Yeah,
What
child.
happens if
maybe,
you mix the pregnancy water and the abortion water? Does that just make
Um,
normal water?
maybe.
Maybe that's how they get normal water. Yeah.
Yeah,
Maybe.
I was thinking
Can't
they
love that.
boiled the pregnancy water to kill the babies out of it, like germs. Kind of like germs,
Distilled fresh spring pregnancy water.
Distilled pregnancy water.
Deer
No,
Creek.
but you, no,
What
but
happens if you drink
boil-
the abortion water if you're not pregnant?
I
You
think
just die.
nothing.
So that's just their water.
I get no, but the man was hoarding it.
Oh,
So they-
yeah.
So,
they
they,
can't have it.
were just drinking the okay, what happens if you drink the pregnancy water while you're pregnant? Is that
I don't
twins?
who maybe,
Twins.
I get, maybe, yeah. That's the headcanon now. What are some other silly story? I think like after
I wonder how many
pregnancy
glasses of pregnancy water you can have until you have too many babies to fit your stomach.
Wait,
God.
how do you measure like? what
Julia,
if you
I
put
suggest you
one
don't
really
continue.
big glass? Is that one baby? Because like water has no discernible
Or
measurement.
yeah, that's
so,
true.
like,
Like, is it
you
like
know-
every quart is one baby?
I don't know.
Or every shot is a child?
Maybe however babies you want to have is because it's magic. So
Okay.
You gotta
Like,
roll.
what if
You
you
gotta
want
spin a
More
wheel.
sensitive.
Is there a
gotta-
chance to
gotta-
get twins from
Okay.
one glass of pregnancy
you
water?
gotta
Wait,
you gotta
wait,
roll
wait.
it before
That
to choose how many
reminds me.
kids you're having.
When I was a kid, So this is totally off topic. But, like when I was
That reminds you though. What reminds you?
when I was a kid, I thought like when like you would have a baby, it was just like you would have sex once, and then it was just a randomized amount of how many kids you were gonna have. So like you would have sex once, and then you would have a kid, and then like a month later you would probably get pregnant again, and like
What?
you would just have another kid without like having sex again.
The people who have like 19 kids just rolled really badly.
Yeah, that's exactly what I thought, and it was like
Hilarious.
and so like
It's just-
I was like, damn, people who only have one kid really got lucky because they just kind of rolled really low. And it wasn't until like
Yeah.
it literally wasn't until I watched Grown Ups 2.
Grown-ups.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
an Adam Sandler movie when I realized, oh, that's not how that works.
I don't think I've ever seen that movie. Grown Up. I'm looking it up. Grown Ups 2.
Yeah, it was, I don't know.
So funny.
But yeah.
I thought once I had like a guy friend. This is like quite young, like elementary school. I was homeschooled, and my family's religious.
You're
I was
homeschooled?
for elementary school only.
I didn't know that.
And so I had like a gas bubble, and I like in my stomach and like in my tummy. And then I was like, oh, I've been hanging out with my guy friend too much. I must be pregnant. Or no, not even that. I was like, my body thinks I'm pregnant because we've been hanging out too much, even though I'm not.
That is so interesting.
I wrote in my journal.
Dude, when I was like
"Parents,
5,
your body thinks you're pregnant.
when I was like 5, I thought like I didn't realize that there was 9 months to get pregnant, so I thought every time you went to go take a piss, a random baby would just pop out. Right, I was like 5 though, so I was like, man, I'm really scared to pee today because what if I just piss out a baby?
That is.
This is hilarious, but also like we need more comprehensive sex ed.
Okay,
Really?
Yeah.
I think we were all like super young, so like that makes sense that we were all kind of confused.
Yeah.
I guess
Yeah.
that's true.
Okay, I
I don't
forgot.
know, I
Sorry.
Oh, welcome back. I've never had something, at least with like pregnancy like that. No, my dumbass, for some reason, confused like being like friends with someone of the opposite gender, confused it as just being like, oh yeah, I like this person romantically. This is totally how this works.
Oh my god, that's the typical Aero struggle.
Don't literally me, literally me.
No, I've never experienced that, but I've been friends with like 4 different Arrow people who didn't realize they were Arrow until they'd like talk to me and they were like, "Hey, so like, what does romantic attraction feel like?" And then I was like, oh, "Okay, I see where this is going."
Yeah. No,
yeah.
I recently discovered that I'm demi-romantic.
Oh yeah,
Cause I got
That's
myself a
friends to
lovely.
lovers arc.
I did have my friends to lovers arc. Except we started out as the pretend dating trope.
Oh my god.
No.
Because we're both on the arrow A spectrum.
Wait. What the fuck is the pretend dating trope?
Wait, what? How do you not know that?
Pretend to date
Yeah,
someone.
Yeah,
it's
it's
when
the
you're
fake
just
dating at you,
yeah.
where it's like y'all are not dating, but y'all are pretending to everybody. that
Oh
you're
my
dating.
god, 2 of my friends are doing
Yeah.
that right now.
What?
Holy shit.
Yeah,
Literally,
no, 'cause, like,
sorry, go ahead. I'll tell
no,
this
no,
after.
it's okay. Okay. Well, no, yeah. So me and my partner now, like 3 years ago, since we're both in the arrow spectrum, we thought it would be hilarious, to like pretend to be in love. So I would call her my wife constantly, like as a joke, and then slowly it turned into not a joke.
That's hilarious and also really sweet.
Yeah, no, then recently we were like in a voice call. I'm pretty sure this got brought on because I forgot what we were talking about. But like at some point we were like, are we joking anymore? And the answer was no. So I was like, hey, wouldn't it be funny?
Yeah,
Just
2
to
of my
throw
friends,
it out there.
2 of my friends are in that state right now. They're roommates.
Oh my god, and they
Yo.
were roommates.
And they were roommates.
They literally
God,
every
they were
time we go out and hang out with each other, they kiss each other.
Like on the mouth.
Yeah. We have
Oh.
pictures of them kissing each other, like everywhere we go. It's It's so stupid.
I like on the mouth.
And they go on like quote unquote like pretend dates. And I'm like, okay,
Pretend.
guys, all right.
Are
But
you
like the
sure
thing
you're
is,
not dating?
This
they're
critical.
questioning it themselves. And it's like the sexualities align. Like
Yeah.
the romantic stuff, but not the sexualities. Because one of them is ace, one of them is very much not. One of them is very much hypersexual, and it's like really funny to see like the dynamic.
Oh my god, it's like that one Tumblr comic where it's all or nothing.
Oh my god.
Do you know that comic? That
I
it's
know
I
what
do
you're
talking
not
talking
know
about.
that comic, but I know what you're talking about.
I have no clue.
There was
What
this
you're talking
one Tumblr like Kickstarter comic. It was called All or Nothing, where I think an aromantic person and
I think it was pansexual.
was it a bisexual?
No, it
and
was
a
pansexual.
or pansexual person and a ace person were roommates together, and that was the webcomic idea. It was called All or Nothing.
I
And
have
like
heard of
everyone went crazy about the idea, and they started making fan art about the idea, and then someone made a Kickstarter to make like a TV show out of it, but the Kickstarter raised like 5K, but obviously on a 5K budget you're not going to make a TV show like that could barely
You could do,
afford
like
the
a
equipment.
comic.
Yeah, you can make a comic, but they wanted to make a full-blown like sets and different cameras and camera angles and actors, like full-on TV show. So since they couldn't achieve that, they ended up just taking down the Kickstarter and completely stealing everyone's money.
Oh,
And that's how it
Oh.
ended.
There's so many things
That
that's
would be
come out
so
of Tumblr.
entertaining.
There's so many things that's come out of Tumblr that's almost exactly
Right.
like that
I
story.
kind of miss that era.
Oh
I
yeah.
miss that era.
Oh, I'll be right back super quickly.
You could.
Right.
That would have been so entertaining, though. I would have honestly, I would have contributed to that Kickstarter.
Except that you
Um,
would have been robbed.
Yeah,
I
I'm
would have been
glad to know
robbed,
that you
but if
would have
everybody
been
else did,
easily fooled.
oh my God! Wait a second. That reminds me. Last semester, I got all of my money taken away. I got scammed.
What?
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 So, so
You say that so casually.
I have it. I got it back now. I got it back. But
Okay.
I didn't get mine. though.
Fishers are so good these days. So I got a text right from my bank. And I was like, okay, this is a little bit suspicious because usually the bank does not text you. You have to go to the bank if a problem occurs. So I was like, okay. But I went along with it just to see. And whenever I called them, they used the exact same voice bot in the same lines and the same verification steps that my bank uses. And so I was like, okay, this is the bank. And then I got really stupid. And I gave them way more information than they would have ever needed to access my bank stuff. Because I had never done this before. I had never encountered a Fisher before. I didn't know what to look out for. And so they got into my account and they transferred all $750 I had in there.
Jeez.
It was gone. All of it
Dude.
gone. And it took me like a month to get it back. I had to like go through so many hoops and hurdles, but I
That's
did get it
so
back.
awesome.
I changed
Oh,
all my IDs. I was stressed the fuck out. My parents are like sending me like a little bit of money to like tide me over, and I'm like, please update us on how your money's doing. And I was like, okay. It was awful, but I did get it back. And now I know how to look out for fishers, and it kind of got me like intrigued. And now I've been like I went down like a rabbit hole of like how to find out where fishers are. And like I watched like content on like making like trolling fishers and scammers and stuff, and like it's so funny.
Honestly,
I got like really into it.
I think like the
Yeah.
rule of thumb, if someone number you don't know and they send you a link, don't click on it. That's
Oh, it
kind of
wasn't a
I
link thing.
always look it
It
up
wasn't a
on
link.
Reddit.
What was it?
No, so basically it said we would like to message you about a recent transaction that happened in like San Francisco, which is not anywhere near where I live. And it
That's
was like
the
here's
number one sketch.
here's where they spent it and here's how much money they spent. And I was like, okay. And then they were like, would you like to dispute this transaction? Which is not something that a bank will ever do. Guys, if you're some random person on the internet who stumbled across here, do not listen to a message that says that. I know it's common sense. I'm just a little bit silly stupid. I'm a bit of a silly goose. And so I was like, well, okay, I don't live in San Francisco and I didn't spend $150 at Walmart for groceries. So I'm going to dispute this. And that's when everything went downhill. It was awful.
Wait, but couldn't you check your bank statements from your phone?
Well, I
To
did,
see if
and there wasn't anything there, but I thought that maybe it was because like, oh, maybe it didn't go through yet or something. And I was like, I was so naive. But now I know. I just learned the hard way. And unfortunately, there are people who learn the hard way and don't get their stuff back, which is
Yeah,
awful.
I had like debit card fraud, which they give it back to you if it's on a credit card, but not if it's a debit card. I had it
Mm.
twice. The first time I lost like $50. This is all within the last year. The second time it was not very much. It was like a couple dollars, and I like froze it right away. But now like my mom and I got me a credit card, and I have to like always use that because for some reason like my bank is like the credit cards are just too easy to steal nowadays. Or
Huh.
debit, I mean. The debit cards are too easy to
That's
like
crazy.
get into.
I've had people spend money on my debit card before, but it's never been more than like $10. And every time that happens, I just get a new debit card
Yeah,
because
I
it's
had to get
completely
the
free, you know. It doesn't take very long. And then
yeah,
I just change my bank information. I change my like login and stuff.
it's definitely still stressful though.
Hmm.
Mm.
Yeah, there's tons of places like where you can like tap your card at the stands. There are
Yes,
tons of
Yeah.
places that will like put. Oh, what happened? Oh my
Dude, I have
headphone jack
like
messed up.
it's pretty much muscle
Um,
memory for me to like wiggle the card scanning thingy to make sure it doesn't come off and there isn't
Mhm.
someone like taking your information.
Yeah, because they'll put the covers on there and then it'll track your
Yeah.
shit and then they'll spend it. It's awful.
And it's in like the train station too. It's like
Ugh.
bad.
Imagine taking trains. Oh my god.
I love
Imagine
taking
paying for trains.
I
have
think
a
I live in
car.
such a rural area that I don't have to worry about this really. Because
I'm in a place where I can just bike everywhere.
Oh, I'm so
I'm
jealous.
in the mountains, dude.
I am too. Well, okay, I'm just outside the mountains.
I'm in like the Appalachian area. So it's like southern as hell.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's awful.
It is
I couldn't bike back at home because it was much hillier. But now I'm here and I can bike literally everywhere. Sometimes I'll bike to the mountains, to hike. It's like an hour bike ride. It's awesome. I love it.
So nice. I'm so
I bike
jealous.
That
to
sounds
work
fun.
too.
Part of why I'm transferring is because the area that I'm in,
Shut up.
like the area is really like post-industrial. Like our entire campus is basically just paved or like bare grass. And
Ugh.
the place the borging place that I'm transferring to is much closer to like West Mass, like hills and nature and stuff, and like bike paths, which is really nice.
That is really nice. I like a place with bikeability, and especially a place with walkability.
Yeah, my hometown has like lots of good bikeability and walkability, so I've been,
Dude.
like
I live in LA, so you're gonna get run over if you're on a bike. Like you gotta take a car. It's pretty much like the only place where it's
Like,
a requirement
terrible
to have
for
a car.
bikers.
It really is.
If you wanna like look up me, strangers on the internet, and I'm gonna low key dox myself, but I do live in the number 2 most bikeable city in the U.S.
I'm gonna look it up to see if it
Well,
comes
It's
up.
That's
lovely. I love it.
Most
There are bike
bikeable city.
lanes everywhere. People are used to people biking on like the car lanes because it's totally legal, and like they do like biking classes for biking in the roads so that you know what you're doing and you aren't being a hindrance to drivers. It's
You
great.
do not live in Seattle. The most bikeable city, second most bikeable city is Seattle,
Oh,
which I just went to.
sorry,
but-
second most bikeable college city.
wait, what?
College
What-
city. Let me
What
look
like
it up.
website are you getting your
College city.
Where are you
SU?
getting this
Google.
information from?
Anytimeestimate.com.
I'm
Okay.
like RBI.
Okay, you can guess it. You can guess it out loud, but we'll just bleep it.
Wait,
Or you'll
okay.
bleep it because you're editing.
Do you go
what?
to state, right?
Yeah, I do.
Okay,
I'm gonna
wait.
cut it. I'm
We're
gonna cut it.
bleeping that out.
Am
We're
I
bleeping
editing?
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can continue to be our
You don't even have
podcast
to bleep
editor
it.
if
You
you
can
want.
just cut it. Okay.
No, it's easier to bleep it.
Oh, okay.
Just beep, 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 beep.
beep.
But yeah. So that is where I live, and it's amazing.
Yep, I live in a city. It kind of sucks. It's semi-walkable, I guess.
Well, a place is defined as walkable if you can get to specific, like, fundamental parts of living within a 15-minute distance. So, like, if you can get to food, if you can get to grocers, if you can get to medicine, so like a hospital or something,
The
and if you can
hospital
get to
is
a religious
further
place.
away, but
If
like
all of this is within a 15-minute walk of where you live, that is like defined as a walkable place.
I mean, I think
What?
well, I mean the hospital is like further away. That's not within very walkable distance, but like everything else is close because we have like a bunch of convenience stores and supermarkets and pharmacies really nearby. I live like near a park,
It's a pharmacy would
and
count for medicine.
oh, then I guess it's walkable.
Yeah.
It's just I don't like it because it's loud and in a city and cars.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Yeah, if there's like parks
but
and recreation too.
yeah, I mean, yeah, there's a park. It's like a pretty like
Recreation? Sorry, I've never watched that show actually.
Me neither.
what are we talking about? What?
We were just
I
talking
don't
about walkable cities, and I said parks and recreation.
Oh,
yeah,
I mean,
yeah. No, so
I've
we
never
have
seen Parks and Rec.
we have a park really nearby. So I guess it is pretty walkable. Still kind of shitty. There's a few streets that are like really um annoying to cross. They're like more dangerous-ish.
Mm,
Which is annoying.
are they
Oh, I
I don't
just
like
went in your
Strodes?
live stream.
I
Who's the little
hate.
guy in the bottom right or bottom left corner?
I'm
Looks like a
dyslexic. This
bluey.
one?
Looks
The
like
other little
bingo.
guy. That one, yeah, that one.
Bingo.
Oh yeah, it's a little.
Is that bingo?
Let me.
Yeah,
Bingo for
boy.
Bluey.
I don't know.
Yeah, boy.
Let me pull up the other Dougal
Paul?
page.
Oh my
An
god.
airport? Holy
Don't do
shit.
it. Yeah, boy.
Okay,
I'm
guys,
up on
Kel
the
just
airport.
pulled up a page full of the most adorable doodles I've ever seen. There's so many of them.
Oh yeah.
Um,
We've got. I can
Well,
talk
what's
about.
like
We've got
like
MILF.
a
Man, I
meme?
love frogs. You know.
I have that T-shirt in real life,
Oh,
Yo.
and I have a MILF
Um.
Man I Love fungi too.
Oh, that's so epic. We've got man.
I got scanned.
Beef?
Ordered
Man?
two
I like
What?
man.
that said.
Oh, we've got
"Man,
this
I
little
love
guy.
I like
Fridays,
that guy.
milk," and they
This
never
little guy
came.
is scrinkly.
I like that guy.
This is it's a little it's a little dog looking thing, I guess.
He's
It's
just a
one of
little
my
guy.
OCs. It's
It's
just a
got
little
its head
guy.
stitched on.
Yeah, it's one of my OCs. Their name is Ground Beef.
Beef.
Just a little guy.
He's just a
they're
little
cool.
guy. Beef
Their
just a little
shtick
guy.
is yeah, Beef is just a little guy. What he do is he can stretch his neck real far. That's his shtick.
I love characters with cute little gimmicks like that. One of my characters for my current D&D campaign, their name is Fizzgig. And they're a little like goblin creature. They're a hexblood, so technically they're kind of a one-of-a-kind thing, at least in the lore of this world. They're literally the only thing around that looks in and is them. Their organs are alchemical equipment.
Yeah.
So every time they take a long rest and sleep for a while, they excrete a random potion from a table. I roll a d6 every time they wake up and pick a random potion from this table that they excrete every time they sleep. And it's really
is so
funny.
Not
funny.
neatly, not like a potion in a bottle, like
No,
excretion.
so basically it like magically it excretes through their fingers like magically, and so they'll fall asleep holding a bottle because they know what'll happen, and they'll
Okay.
wake up and the bottle will be full.
I love that.
That's cool.
They also barf rainbows, cry
I
LaCroix.
like that.
Their snot is glitter
LaCroix.
glue.
Oh my
um,
god.
I don't remember the other stuff, but it's really funny. I love Fizzgig. They're so
What about-
silly.
God, I haven't played D&D enough because I got into it like really recently, so I don't have a lot of
This
characters.
would be fun. We should start our own D&D group.
Oh, that would be
I have
neat.
Yeah,
no
I
idea how
haven't
to play
played very much
D&D.
D&D 'cause
D&D
I
Online is a little bit less, interactive and fun, but it's still plenty doable
Yeah.
and very entertaining. So
Oh yeah, I mean, what I got into and what I've been doing is D&D Online. So I can't do anything else because I live
Like
in
the
a whole
game?
other country. Oh, huh?
the game
No,
D&D Online or just doing
no,
D&D online?
we play D&D online.
Yeah, no, I understand. I've done D&D Online before. I've never done um Roll20 or whatever,
Oh
like
yeah,
the
no,
actual
we don't.
program. I just do it on
No, we
Discord.
don't. Yeah, no, we don't do any programs. So we do it on Discord.
Okay.
Like my DM like the only like we usually it's just a Discord call and we just talk, and then in combat my DM will like pull up a map and just share his screen, and then
Yeah, that would be something that I think would be really fun. I would love to
Yeah.
do that.
Yeah, that's what we
Hmm.
do.
That would be very like contentable.
We could have
Yeah,
we have
that'd be fun.
adjacent
Yeah.
podcasts. We got the regular one where we just kind of chat, and then we got the D&D podcast.
Yeah,
Just
that would be neat.
game.
That'd be awesome. We could teach you guys how to play too, for those of you who haven't played yet.
Yeah,
Um,
honestly, I do want to learn how to play D&D because I feel like a lot of people were like from the Discord that I with all my college peers that I'm going to be going to classes with, they all are like super into D&D. And I don't want to be the only person there who doesn't know how to play D&D, so
Yeah, no, D&D is super fun. Like Fizzgig,
It is.
Fizzgig's an artificer, which means that they cast their magic through like mundane objects. And
Uh,
they cast their magic through origami.
yo, oh,
They
that is
Ooh.
canonically invented origami, and they call it oregano.
Oh,
Um,
I love
oregano.
them.
yeah, and
What do
so
they call
they
oregano?
they have a origami. They have a bag of holding, which is like a bag that can hold a ton of shit, and it's just
Mhm.
filled with paper.
Oh, I
So
love
like if they
them.
cast firebolt, they'll fold a little dragon and then throw it in the air, and then the dragon will breathe firebolt. It's
Oh,
so cool.
that is such a cool concept. I will steal it for the future.
Oh, I learned it because I saw a post online somewhere where someone made an artificer who casts their magic through dolls. Like
Oh,
they have like a
Dolls.
bunch of dolls knitted and prepared in their bag, and they'll just throw the doll out, and the doll will cast the spell,
Oh, that's
oh,
cool.
which I think
that
is
is
cool.
so
So like
cool.
puppeteering?
Yeah. Well, they don't puppet them. They just throw the doll out, and the doll just kind of like sort of comes to
Yeah,
life and casts the spell, and then
but
poofs away.
that is
That's a
such a
good
cool
idea for a
concept. I
D&D
really like
character.
that. Yeah.
Hmm.
Um, my D&D characters have not been uninteresting. Cause like, okay, again, I got into it really recently. So my first character was the little Kitsune Druid, named Finnegan. Uh, their whole thing is they're just a small little child, and they turn into big scary animals because they're like, yeah, these are scary. This is how I will defend myself.
I love that.
Yeah, and
Or
then
were they like a shapeshifter?
yeah, no, that's what druids do. At
Yeah,
least
druids, they can do this thing called wild
yeah.
shaping.
Mhm.
Oh,
Um,
okay.
mine is Finnegan was a circle of the moon because that lets you wild shape into like stronger things. Mhm. So, because I just wanted to have fun with the whole wild shape thing because I was like, yeah.
Hmm.
And then they got like a little rat companion because we were in this shop. And okay, I have to talk about the shopkeeper. His name is Belkin.
Belkin.
Um,
Good name.
yeah, his name is
Belkin.
Belkin. His shop appear. It's a door, right? So it's a door, and it can appear on any like surface. Cause I don't know, he he does not obey any laws. He just owns a like interdimensional shop that appears
That's
anywhere.
awesome. I love those kind of recurring shopkeeper characters.
Yeah, no, he's been on like all the campaigns that my DM has ran. He is genuinely
That's awesome.
in the first one, the one with Finnegan, that was like an Underdark campaign that we did. And in that one, he was just unhinged man. He was great. Anyways, he had a card of deck,
A
a,
what?
a deck of
A deck of
cards.
many
Sorry.
things?
Oh.
No, he had a. It wasn't of many things, but it was like, it was phrased differently. It was like a deck of things, but not the deck of many things, but a deck of things.
Heck of thing.
Was it
Yeah, no.
the one where you pull a card out and then something random happens based on the card? Like you could die
Um,
instantly, or you could get a wish spell, or you know.
Basically, but like that one, my DM was like, that fucks too many shit up. So
It
well,
does.
I'm gonna. So he made his own like homebrewed one. It's basically he just like pulled out a
Oh,
random tarot card and like decided what happened depending on the
that's kind
tarot
of
card.
cute.
Yeah.
I like
So
that.
the first one that he pulled, a rat just appeared, and I was like, oh my god, I'm keeping that one. I'm giving him a hat. I'm naming him Dave.
Dave.
Oh my first character had a rat named Earl who could teleport.
Yo! Oh, that's so cool. Dave doesn't do anything. Dave
Wait.
just kind of sits.
Dave's kind of
Finnegan.
useless.
Can I
No.
into the
Oh.
group?
Sorry.
After you're done talking, sorry.
Sorry.
Eddie, you keep cutting off.
Addie,
man.
you can just
really
Addie, you can just
quiet.
butt in.
I was gonna say, after you're done talking, can I give a question to the group?
Oh
Oh
yeah.
yeah. But like Dave just kind of chills out, and then when the campaign, when the story started getting stressful for the characters, I was like, therapy rat, yes, yes.
Therapy rat.
So
I'm
that was
getting
my
antsy.
Why don't we have
favorite.
therapy rats? I feel like
Eddie.
Honestly,
Rats are therapy and they're so cute.
rats
I
are
mean, they
so
have short
nice.
Like
lifespans.
3 years.
Yeah, they have short lifespans, but they're great for like,
they're
they're definitely
scrunkly.
liable to be therapy animals.
Yeah, the headcanon for Dave is this: he's an immortal rat.
I love that. What were you gonna ask, Eddie?
Addie.
Addie?
Okay, sorry, you're cutting
Oh.
out. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, first I had an idea for a D&D character the other day. It would be a wolf that's a merchant and sells things. Sells wares, a werewolf.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
And then the
That's
other thing
awful.
I was gonna say is because you said the rat was named Earl. Favorite types of tea. I like Earl Grey, but I also like rooibos because it's like decaf Earl Grey.
Rooibos?
Yeah,
There's
like
a
rooibos
tea
Virginal.
called rooibos?
Rooibos.
Yeah.
This is
I
why I
don't
don't
drink
drink
tea.
tea, guys. This is why I
I'm a
don't drink
coffee
tea.
person.
I'm also a coffee person, but I don't really like the taste of coffee either. I have to mask it with a bunch of
Really?
cream and sweeteners and
Oh,
stuff.
okay.
I agree with that.
Black
I
coffee
don't
has
really
actually
like
grown
it.
on me. I used to be very anti-black coffee, but
You
like
seem
now
like
I
the
could
type of
deal
person
with
that
that.
would like black coffee.
Yeah,
What does that mean?
I don't know.
you would.
You look like you'd like black coffee.
I mean, am I wrong?
I mean, or I don't like it. I mean, if I had the chance to like put some cream in it, then I would. But I don't like sugar in my coffee. That's the only thing I would say no to.
Mm. I don't really
There's-
like plain sugar, but I liked adding stuff like honey or maple syrup.
Ooh, yeah, that's good.
Oh, I like my coffee sweet because I really can't have like very strong coffee.
Hmm
Yeah.
So
There's
they're
a
like,
cafe where I live, and they serve this really
Hey.
good espresso milkshake called the Farla Latte. And it's
Oh,
basically a vanilla milkshake with 2 shots of espresso in it, and it's literally my favorite. And it's also got caramel, dark chocolate, and
Ooh.
white chocolate in it.
that
And it's
sounds
so
Sounds
good.
good.
Oh, it's so good.
that sounds really good.
Yeah, but as for tea, I don't drink tea. But if I had
Yeah.
to choose, like, definitely like a jasmine, I guess. You're either
I
like a
don't like-
jasmine tea person or a black tea or a green tea.
I
feel
really
like.
only
Especially
like
when
the
it comes to, like,
fruity
boba.
milk teas.
I don't
Really?
really like any
I
of
like
those.
pineapple milk tea.
I
like
like-
peppermint
Pineapple
tea.
milk tea?
Yeah, it's really good. Pineapple
only
goes
tea-
surprisingly
Pineapple milk
well.
tea?
Yeah, it's really good.
Pineapple goes surprisingly well with like creams and
I
like
just get,
sweet
like, the
cream and
standard
stuff.
milk
Ooh.
tea. Oh,
That's
yeah.
true.
And I
think
get it
it's
without the
really good,
boba in
like,
it because I hate the
vodka
texture of
out of
boba.
Really?
really?
I
Dude,
like
I love
popping
boba.
boba. I don't like
Boba.
regular boba. I don't
Really?
like tapioca
Boba.
and that sort of thing.
I love it.
I mean, I guess it's fair. I like it. I like it. I like chewy things. I just
Yeah.
like chewing on things. I'm like a little dog. I go.
I like it's, that it's like a chewable drink. You know, I find satisfaction in that.
Yeah.
Also, I find myself like chewing my drinks, or like I don't
What?
even know how to
What?
describe.
Like you
What?
take a sip of like
Like,
Dr.
or, like,
Pepper and you're just like
flavored
chewing on
drink.
it.
You
No, like
On like,
or
I
like
have to break the
I'll
molecules
make like
down,
a
guys.
I'll make like a chewing motion with my mouth, but I won't just down it like I would water. You know,
yeah.
like I feel like I need to do that in order to like
Sommelier.
taste the drink.
For me, it depends on the drink. Like if it's like the little like oh god, what is it called in English? Because what
Do your
you
best to
describe
describe it.
it's like drink, but you blend it with ice, so now it's all icy.
Smoothie,
Smoothie?
I
Slushy?
guess so.
Milkshake?
Like a slushy, I guess.
Yeah.
Slushy.
Frappuccino? I don't know.
not a
Probably smoothie or slushy.
frappuccino.
When they
Starla?
got the little small little ice chunks, I gotta chew it. There's no
Yeah.
other way.
Yeah, I do
You
that
do
with
that,
like
Julia?
shaved ice.
What?
Oh yeah.
Do you do that, Julia? Because you
Do
said
what?
you chew your drinks. Chew ice.
Oh yeah. Oh dude, I love
Chewing ice
chewing
is so
I
fun.
love chewing
Especially
ice.
like throughout like middle school, I was super anemic, so all I would do was just chew
Oh,
on
no.
ice. I have a cracked tooth from chewing on ice. I
You have a-
love
Oh my God.
chewing ice.
How do you
I'm
crack your
actually-
tooth
How do
chewing
you-
on ice?
What?
It cracked. I guess I like I put too much force in it, but there's like a little crack in my front tooth.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
I have a
fun-
I have a
funny
teeth
story.
confession.
Teeth
You have a what?
confession.
A teeth
Go
confession?
ahead.
Confession?
Oh, and you tell your funny story. But
Oh,
I
no.
actually, when I'm like depressed, I have a hard time getting myself to brush my teeth or like, take a shower or whatever. And
Mhm.
I actually, like a few weeks ago, I went into the dentist and I had 4 cavities.
Or cavities? I've never had
Now,
a cavity in my
for the
life,
record,
dude.
some of them was like an old cavity that had a filling and it got gross under the filling, so they had to take it out. So it was pre-existing or like the same tooth. But
My
yeah,
God.
so now my teeth are like pretty weak because I've got like 2 or 3 fillings on one side, and I have to go in for another one like in a few weeks.
Oh, that
I haven't had
sucks.
cavities in a while, but I
I've-
did
I
have them
haven't.
back in like elementary school.
I've
Dude,
never
for the
had
first-
a cavity.
Same. For the first 9 years of my life, I didn't go to the dentist. And then when I first went in, that's like a whole other thing. When I first went in, I didn't have a single cavity in my teeth. I guess it's just genetics. Because I know some people have really unlucky teeth genetics, and no matter how much they brush, they're gonna get cavities. But I've never had a cavity or any tooth
But bad tooth
complications, and
genetics.
all
It's
of
not
my
just
teeth,
being lazy.
all of my teeth grew in straight. I never needed braces.
Oh, you're
Yeah,
lucky.
no,
You're
mine.
blessed.
My teeth are kind of crooked. Like the bottom one, they're like the bottom row, like the front row. They're crooked. They're crooked,
Crooked.
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 Yeah.
They're crooked in a way that like, they kind of pop up a bit, so you have like a tiny bit of an underbite, I guess.
Yeah. I used to have an
And
overbite.
yeah, and the dentist said that like the bottom gum is like her words chronically swollen.
Ooh.
Dang.
Chronically
Like
swollen.
from gingivitis, or it's just swollen.
I think cause the teeth pop out weird, so like it's just swollen.
Huh.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's kind of silly. My front teeth don't touch together all the way. So like I have trouble like biting through pickles and tomatoes and stuff when I eat like a burger or a sandwich. I am a
Oh.
chronic like accidentally pull the whole tomato out and eat it in one bite person because I can't help it. I just can't bite through them all the
Dude,
way.
I
I
can't do
can't-
tomatoes. I can't do tomatoes. I always
I
take them
can-
out.
I
I
can eat
love
tomatoes and, like,
tomatoes.
I hate
Dude.
They're so
tomatoes.
good.
For me, it's the texture.
I'll eat
Oh.
tomatoes cold. I'll eat them hot. I'll eat
You
them
know-
raw.
Ew.
Especially raw.
Tomatoes have 1 million
I-
fans. I'm one of
You'll
them.
eat them raw. You'll eat them real good raw.
Oh yeah, a little bit of salt on there.
I mean,
Hello?
I can only eat tomatoes if they're like with something else. If not, I
Same,
cannot.
like, if-
the texture,
Yeah.
the texture's
If
not
the
it for
tomato
me.
was altered enough where I can't really tell that it's the original tomato texture, then I'll eat tomatoes.
I
But
agree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
if
I
it's
think
just
the
like a
exception-
slice of tomato
Wait,
in a burger, I
wait,
can't do
like,
that.
Yeah.
Wait, we're going back to the teeth thing. I actually had an extra tooth in my mouth for like years.
What?
Oh my god.
Like
Yeah.
what tooth was it? What
It was
an
one of my
extra tooth?
canines.
Yeah, an
So-
extra
Oh.
canine?
Yeah,
You had 2
I had.
Damn.
Oh my god.
Well, I had 5.
or 4? Or
5.
Oh wait.
Because
Julia,
okay.
you know what? I'm gonna give you a pass on that one, all right?
But yeah, I was like, so it was a baby tooth that my
Aw,
adult
baby
tooth
dude.
grew over and pushed to the back of my mouth. So for a while, I just had a canine on the top, like on the roof of my mouth.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
How
And
do
you
you
never-
brush
Did
it?
it hurt at all, or did it just feel weird?
it didn't hurt. It was just kind of there in the back of my mouth, and it was
Huh.
really
Oh.
funny. And I would always use it as a little party trick. And I'd be like, hey, look at me. And then they're like, what? And I would like tilt my head back, and they would see the tooth, and they were like, what the fuck?
No, yeah. My Discord profile picture is what I look like in real life. So that's my
Oh my
tooth
God.
situation.
Yeah.
Oh
really.
yeah,
fuck.
that's a rough tooth situation. Does it hurt?
No, it's actually really nice. I can
Oh, you're chilling?
it's great for like decapitating and
Oh,
sucking
yeah,
at
yeah, yeah.
the two, I forget what those arteries are called, but the ones in the neck.
Mhm, yeah, yeah.
They're
Rate-
great
rate
for
your-
that.
Rate how easy it is to like bite through people, like their
Oh.
bones.
Well, I don't really have a metric because I've never lived with a different tooth situation, but I
Um.
definitely I'd give it like at least like an 8 out of 10. Sometimes it's a little annoying if they're wearing like lots of layers because then like the cloth gets stuck in my teeth and I can't like
Oh
pull it
yeah,
off.
yeah, yeah. Oh yeah. Kinda
Sort of like
when
when you eat
popcorn
chicken or popcorn,
or
yeah,
chicken. Yeah, yeah,
and you
yeah.
get like a little strip stuck in and you like can't pull it out.
Oh yeah,
Um,
yeah.
It's really annoying in that case, but usually I go for it at night, and so people wear minimal clothes while they're sleeping.
Oh,
generally
true, true.
speaking.
Yeah,
So it makes it a little easier. Yeah.
that's a good strategy. You know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
That's respectable.
Yeah, honestly. Oh, funny thing. Still in the tooth situation. One of my canines, like the top one, the top like which side is this top right one is dented.
Oh.
Cause I tend to like clench my teeth too much sometimes, especially when I'm like annoyed or something. So
Mhm.
like through so many years of that, there's just a dent there now.
Wow.
Do
I
you have
used to
a
grind my
snatched
teeth in my
jawline
sleep.
because of it?
Do I have a what?
A snatched jawline from all the teeth clenching?
Oh,
I don't
like
know.
do you have a really
Like
strong
the
jawline?
mouth breather. Oh, the mouth. You know those
Oh,
Mouth
mouth
Yeah.
breather
breather?
jawlines?
What?
Excuse me? What the
What?
fuck is a
Breather
mouth breather?
jawlines.
I
Breather.
Oh,
I
breather.
Breather,
only
not breeder. Breather.
Mm.
What is a
my
mouth breather jawline?
I
You know
don't
when your
know.
jawline gets pushed far back all the way because you breathe through your mouth?
No.
Like your bone structure changes if you breathe through your mouth.
Oh yeah. I mean, no, my jawline is
Here,
normal.
hold on.
It's not like I
I'm
do
gonna
it
send a
constantly.
picture. Wait.
It's just a
Like, do you have a
sometimes thing.
strong jawline from clenching your teeth so much? Like a sharp jawline? Like
I don't
defined?
know. It feels normal.
I don't
I
know.
do have
I
kind
used
of I have like a roundish face. I have
Me
a
too.
baby face, so
same. I don't have a baby face. I just have a mildly round face. I mean I used to
yeah.
grind my teeth a lot when I was a kid. But I've got a annoying tooth thing. So when I had braces, right? I
Mhm.
didn't brush them right. I brushed them like close to daily. I did not brush them as much as I should have. I do now.
Oh,
But
same.
when I had my braces on, I didn't, and I didn't do it right. So I often there was still plaque left like around the
I sent the
braces.
screenshot.
Oh, I did the exact
Um,
same thing.
Oh,
yeah,
where?
and so it was there for so long that not only did the plaque turn into tartar, but the tartar then calcified and became a part of the tooth.
Huh.
Um, and so I got my braces off, and they're like, "Hey, we can't clear this out. This is literally like it's not even tartar anymore. It's just like part. It's like ingrained in the enamel. So like my teeth look dirty, even when they're perfectly clean, because there's forever just this like semicircular indent in like a couple of my teeth in the front that just looks like it's plaque, but it's not. It is level with the rest of the enamel, and it's just kind of there now. It's
I think
part
I
of my
have
Uh,
the
teeth.
same thing. I have like little marks on my teeth from not brushing my teeth properly.
So,
I
good
struggle with
lesson,
brushing my
guys.
teeth a little
Brush your teeth.
bit.
Use the little
Brush your
stick
teeth.
things in between your braces if you have braces. Please.
Oh God, my parents want to get me braces because like specifically to fix like the bottom row.
It's nice. It makes eating things easier.
I mean, yeah, I mean my bottom teeth aren't the issue. Like my teeth work fine. I mean, they worked fine until the water park incident.
Water
The
park
water
incident.
park incident?
Water
Please
park?
do
You know,
tell.
Wait.
I I'm pretty sure I was friends with y'all when it happened. Have I not
The
talked
water?
about it
I don't.
before?
You
I
may
don't
have,
think
but
so.
it's been so long, I don't remember.
Oh, yeah, yeah, that's a fair point. So one time, me and my family plus some family friends, we were at a water park, and I wanted to go down a slide. So I was waiting there, and then it was my turn to go. But like some dude got really impatient because I wasn't going fast enough, I
Was
guess.
she?
So like I got pushed
Oh my
and
god.
but like face first down the slide, and so I smacked my face. It was really just like the front teeth. I smacked it on like
Oh.
the slide, and the front the two front teeth, the one on
Mm-hmm.
the left,
Mm.
that one snapped in half.
Ooh.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. And
Oh.
then
Did you have to get it like glued on?
yeah, no, yeah, they glued it on. I mean, they had to do like a bunch of shit because the nerve kind of died, like the nerve,
Yeah.
because like the nerves got exposed.
Eddie, what did you
And they
send?
kind of died, so they had to remove those.
That had to be so painful.
I mean, no. I mean, at the time, like the scare made it not hurt as much.
Well, that's sort
You
of the
know?
thing. Like, I've had friends who chip their teeth, and like, whenever the chipping happens, they don't really feel it much. But then the days afterwards, it really hurts because it's a
Oh
really
yeah,
extremely sensitive part of the tooth that's now been exposed, and like
yeah,
anything puts it in extreme pain.
yeah. It did suck, temperature specifically, and but like when we started going to the dentist, which is like really quickly, they were like testing to see the situation, And so
Dang.
since the nerves, like the first few days, like it kind of hurt, and then we went to the dentist, and then they were testing the nerves, and then since the nerves had like died, I didn't feel anything because they were dead. I
Hmm.
can't feel shit, you know? But then they glued it back on, and they had to like remove like the dead ones, and then I think some new ones might have like kind of grown back in because I can feel things on it again.
Wow.
Yeah. So temperatures now really affect at least that one tooth specifically. So like for cold things we're fine. For warm things it'll like randomly start hurting a little bit.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
weird. Usually it's the cold stuff.
Yeah, I know. Which is funny. I mean, maybe it's because I'm used to like biting down on cold stuff for funsies. Because
I do that
Like
too.
ice.
as a
I
party trick,
love chewing ice.
I'll bite popsicles with my front teeth.
Me
And the
too.
pod, oh my god, dude! How are you supposed to eat a popsicle? I
You
always
bite
bite
it.
popsicles.
Like,
Yeah,
I don't know
I
how
bite
people
it.
you can't. Okay,
People are like, you're supposed to lick it. Like, how do you like
it
consume the
melts and
popsicle?
it drips down your hands
Yeah,
because it
no,
takes too
Yeah,
you
exactly.
long.
bite it.
You just
Exactly.
bite it.
Yeah, no, but like the
People
tooth
sucker.
is like fine now, I guess. But it's also like a lot weaker. So like pressure
Okay.
on it hurts, so I can't like bite down fully with my front teeth. I gotta bite on like the side more. So I use like more,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
yeah, which is kind of how I was already used to biting things because I liked biting things with my molars, I guess. But
Hmm.
like,
Yeah. No, I have the same thing with the not sensitive to cold. A lot of my friends are. And so sometimes we'll be like eating lunch at the dining hall and I'll grab like a soft serve cone because we have a soft serve machine. Um,
that's cool.
and I'll just like I'll look at them dead in the eyes and I'll be like, "Hey, look
Bite.
here." And then I'll sink my teeth into it and I won't complete the bite. I'll just leave my teeth in the ice cream for like 20 seconds.
Dude, I can't make it.
That's
It's
funny.
Dude,
really funny.
I
I
sent
love doing it.
the mouth breather diagram
Yeah,
to the
I
Mm.
pod
saw
pot
it.
chat.
Let me
Wait,
look at that.
Did you see it?
actually,
It's like
Laura, I don't know if you can look. Oh, let's see.
I can look on my phone.
Well,
If you
that is
can
not.
look in the can I get it? I sent a picture of some teeth, and I want to know if that's what you were talking about. The like shape, the like white rim.
That's
oh, I
exactly what
have
it looks
those
like. Yeah.
streaks.
Okay, those are my
Uh,
teeth.
yeah, and it like even when they're
Just sending
totally
pics of your teeth.
send teeth
Send
pics,
tooth
please.
pics.
Even when it's totally clean, it still looks dirty because it's
Oh,
not plaque. It's not even tartar. It's
Oh,
like
yeah.
calcified and become part of the tooth. It's weaker than enamel, so these teeth are now more susceptible to damage over time. But it's not plaque or tartar. It's part of the tooth now,
it's not just
which
me
is
because I get
annoying,
embarrassed of
you
it.
know.
Yeah, I'm like my teeth are so gross, but it's just because
Yeah.
I'm like lazy too with the brushing.
Ugh.
Dude, I
I
can't go
Well,
to
feel
sleep
like
without like
no.
flossing and brushing. Like it feels like dirty to me.
I struggle
Me
with
too, but I just
hygiene sometimes.
like wallow.
It was worse when I was like really depressed.
Yeah.
It was so bad.
No, I was really bad at it. I've always been bad at it because, ADHD, a lot of difficulty forming habits, and I never formed it when I was young. And so I've always had a difficulty keeping it up, which is like, it's annoying, right? It took me like 16 years to get a solid showering schedule. Now I have my schedule like down pat, and I never like gravitate away from it unless in like very special occasions or like I might. So I shower every other day and then I shampoo every other shower to keep my hair like not,
Mm.
with too much shampoo.
I feel
Um,
it.
That's a good schedule. Wait, I
and
should start doing that. Because I shampoo every time I take a shower, which is every
yeah,
other day.
and it's annoying because for a little bit it's weird because your hair will get really greasy, but then it gets used to it, which is really nice. But like every once in a while I'll break away and I might shower multiple days in a row because I've got like I don't know, like a dance or like an orientation for something to go to, and I need to look nice. Because
Yeah.
my hair still looks fine on the off days, but it's just more puffy and voluptuous whenever I
Oh yeah.
shower.
Hmm.
So toothbrushing has always been a problem in that regard because it's like it's a short thing. It doesn't take very long. You don't think about it much, right? Because it's brushing your teeth. And so I usually forget, and then it'll be like the middle of the night. It'll be like 2 a.m. and I'll wake up from like a dream or something, and then I'll suddenly remember, shit, I didn't brush my teeth. But I'm already in bed, so I don't go and brush my teeth. And then I'll be like, I'll brush them in the morning, and then I wake up and I get ready and I don't brush my teeth. because I'm busy getting ready and getting my school stuff together. And then I'm like, shit, I didn't brush my teeth this morning. I'll brush them this evening. And it happens again. It's really
Yeah.
annoying.
Cycle.
I usually don't go more than like a day or two because I can tell when my teeth are dirty and I'm like, okay, I really, really need to clean my teeth. It bugs me.
Mhm.
But it shouldn't have to get to that point. It's so annoying.
You should have been here earlier. We were watching ADHD ASMR videos.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
That was funny.
What is ADHD ASMR? What
I
the
don't
fuck?
know.
No, it's literally just ASMR of this girl going like, "Pay attention to me. Pay attention to me.
literally
What
felt
color's
like-
my shirt?"
It
What
felt
color
like
is
a
my shirt?
teacher yelling at you, or like you're at a doctor's
Yeah.
office, and she at one point she had like a flashlight, and she would like look at the flashlight.
It's like a verbal abuse version of jangling keys in your face. Like, what the fuck?
It was
Wow.
It
It was
was
so
so
bad.
weird.
Sit still.
And like
Look at me.
at one point, Julia was like, "Oh, this is for ADHD." I was like, "You were the one that put it on." She was like, "I just saw ASMR."
I just saw it.
I love
It
videos
was
like that,
so
though.
bad though.
Oh my god, the fucking Yuletide with family fighting video.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah. You said that like a few
Okay,
years
we
ago.
hung
Yeah.
out in like
If you
guys...
guys,
meatball.
if you guys are again, if you're one of the few strangers who stumbles upon this podcast, please look up Yuletide. I think it's Yule log with Christmas family fighting or something. It's like a 40-minute long video. It is the funniest thing ever. It's similar to the Turning a Sphere Inside Out parody that Hugbees did, where it's like it starts out kind of like silly, and then it turns into like this genuine like family argument, and like the I don't want to spoil the story, but someone dies.
Wait, really? There's
Wait,
like a
actually?
storyline to it?
There's a vague
thought it was-
storyline. Or wait, it might be a
Ow.
death scare. I don't think someone
Yeah,
actually
I think
dies, but
someone
there's like a
just
scare.
went
They
to the
think someone's going to die.
I don't know.
Someone
I
is-
was arguing
someone-
with someone during
I
that.
never watched.
Someone has a heart attack or something. But like it became a tradition where like so basically the video works by it plays a Christmas song and then it plays like 5 minutes of family fighting. And then it plays another Christmas song.
So good. And then
And it
you
could
Never
have,
watched the
like-
full thing.
like
It has
fade
this
into a
average Christmas.
hymn.
Yeah, it's got like a story to it, and it's really funny. And we had this whenever we still played on this Minecraft server where we all met. Whenever Grem and our friend Sammy were like playing together, and they were dropped something. Whenever they were like working on stuff together, we would play that in the background because they were always arguing, and it was the funniest shit.
It's so funny.
God,
It is
I
quite
met up
silly.
with Sammy
You two are the
last
only ones
year.
that have like met you and Sammy
Yeah.
are the only ones who've met. Yeah.
It was honestly kind of
Who's Sammy
awkward.
again?
Was it?
It was kind of awkward. Sammy is the guy. Their user in the chat is hepatitis.
Okay. Oh yeah.
Oh, wait, who were they
Wait,
again?
who's some jackass?
Some jackass is Will or Rafa.
Oh.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah.
guys, stream two
Wait,
thumbs
is-
down, guys.
Yeah, stream two thumbs down. I was
Stream
literally
Taurus
wearing
by
their
2
shirt
thumbs down.
today.
Wait, they have shirts? They have
Yeah,
merch?
they have merch. You didn't know
It's
that?
still up?
I don't know if they still have it, but I got
need
like
to buy
a
it.
handwritten note from Austin, their
Holy
like lead
shit.
singer.
I didn't know that.
I don't know.
For
if they still
context,
have
guys,
it.
someone who played on the server that we played on is the drummer for this band called Two Thumbs Down, and you guys should listen to it. It's really good.
Yeah.
I haven't
It's
listened
like,
to that.
uh,
I'm
It sucks
going
how
to
it's like
now.
the server we used to play on instead of like the server we play on. That's kind of sad, honestly.
Yeah, it closed down. I'm kind of sad that they never decided to come back for like a season 2. Because like I built so
Yeah.
much of the spawn, but whatever.
I think it was just like not like we're all like everybody who ran it is like 20 years old. at
Whoop!
most.
Sorry guys,
And
we have a
none of us
life
have-
now.
Yeah.
We
Yeah,
can't
that's the
spend
thing,
all our
yeah.
time running this Minecraft server, and so they just kind of dipped. I just wish
I
they
wish
had
they made the
moved the
world
responsibility to
downloadable.
someone. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because like I tell my friends about it, and I have nothing to show for it except for whatever screenshots I happened to grab while the server was still up. And I really wish that I could get the world download.
I think I still
How
have.
they didn't do that? Like, we could have revamped it. We could have like made it into another server. You know.
And I could totally start a
Just 'cause we're
server
in a world.
right now for
Wasn't
free.
there
Oh,
for like
wait,
a
weren't
brief
you gonna
moment?
do one?
Wasn't there?
I
a
was
patch
gonna
world
do that.
server?
I was gonna do that on the other server, and I still am, but I'm too busy right now,
Yeah,
and I
no,
feel really
totally.
bad
You
because
should do
I
it for
hyped
the
up.
summer.
I hyped up a bunch of friends. I was like, "Hey guys, we're gonna start a new server. It's gonna be a regular survival server, Minecraft server." Um, and like I talked to my dad about it. And I got everybody whitelisted, and like I got everything ready. And then I dropped off the face of the earth because the new semester started, and I felt so bad because I hyped everybody up, and now I can't. I don't have the time.
Yeah, I was gonna help you
Yeah.
that, and I also got busy, so I don't know. I don't think people mind it.
A
but-
friend of mine is currently running like a semi-active Minecraft server.
Yeah. I think it would be fun to like run like a big server like that.
Yeah.
Because you could do all sorts of stuff with it, including make money. That wouldn't be the main goal, but like,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It would be fun.
Just like have a little fee for being on it or something.
No, it's
like,
there are servers
upgrades.
who make money from like ranks that like give you like cosmetics and stuff. Never any pay to
Dude.
win. That's against the EULA. First of all,
I
it's
remember
also
I was on
shitty.
one of those like
Yeah.
Skyblock servers that were like
Oh.
pay to like
I
Did I tell
hate
you about
pay to win
this?
servers.
the Minecraft sugar daddy that I had when I was
Yes, you should tell
Yeah,
the world
I had
about the Minecraft sugar
I had a
daddy.
Minecraft
I
sugar daddy when I
remember
was
that.
9.
Oh my god.
I used to
You
play
were
on
9?
this I was 9 and I pretended I was 13. Okay, hold on.
Oh my
I was
God.
9. I was playing on this Minecraft Skyblock server.
How
And
old
there
this
was
guy?
old enough to have his own money.
Oh my freaking god.
But
Too old
I
is
think
the
it's
answer.
called. I still remember the IP address off the top of my head, but there was I was just working on my little server and they had like donor plus, and then like other ranks. There was this guy who used to give me, since Netherwort was like the main source of money, you would farm Netherwort and sell it to the store, and that's how you got in-game money. He would give me like stacks upon stacks of Netherwort, and I would just talk with him for hours about like nothing sexual, nothing weird. But when he asked me like, "How old are you?" I was like, "Oh, I was 9, but I said I was 13." And he said, and I quote, "That's a little younger than I expected." His okay, I'm gonna put the username on blast because I don't think the account exists anymore. But it's Nathan030. That was the username.
Yeah.
Oh my God,
It's still around. Beware.
Oh my god, Julia, I'm so
But-
sorry.
what?
That's me. I'm so sorry.
That's you. No worries, man. But I got to know this guy. He would give me like in-game money, and he would also buy me ranks. He spent about $200 in like in-game ranks. I didn't spend a dime on that server, but to this day I still have that rank. I bet if I logged onto it right now, like I could get all the items
That is
for the rank.
crazy.
But one day he just didn't show up on the server, and I was like, oh well, no more free stuff. But nothing happened. He never asked for like my my Skype. He never asked for anything outside of the game. He just straight up just talked to me.
That's
for,
crazy.
I
Damn.
don't know.
Yeah, I love watching the videos of people who like go into pay to win servers and like destroy them with like dupe glitches and they like ruin the economy. Ugh. It's so entertaining because the people who own those servers are pieces of shit. Like it's awful. It's a
Yeah.
terrible thing to do. And it's so satisfying to watch people just destroy those servers.
Hold on.
But it wasn't
but
really
yeah.
pay to win. It was just pay to get a severe advantage.
Mhm.
But yeah.
Well, that's the thing. It's like if you're doing it right. First of all, it's against Minecraft's EULA to like do pay to win stuff.
Is it?
And like make things like provide an advantage to players with money, like an in-game advantage to players with real money. It's totally fine to do cosmetics though, which I would that's kind of where I would draw the line. I'd do like, oh, you get this cool like particle effect you get a whole slew of particle effects you can choose from, or you can color your nickname.
Which they kind of did on
that sort
the
of stuff.
server, because if you
Yeah.
subscribe to the different Patreon tiers, you would get like a
Mhm.
special.
And that's sort of
Dude,
like
one thing I
harmless,
didn't like-
if you want to donate to the server, you can. That's the good stuff that like I would want to run a server based on that. Pay to win? Never. Terrible.
Yeah. Dude, one thing I didn't like about the surf server is that we had such a limited amount of claim blocks, but you had to pay to get more claim blocks, and that was the most annoying.
And
thing. I really
warps.
wish, like,
That was another thing.
yeah, yeah. It
Oh,
used to be
yeah.
unlimited warps, but then like suddenly they limited it.
Hold
So
on. I'm sending
I don't
so
know.
many
But I think
screenshots
what
in Pod
if
Pod
you
of
still
what it was.
you kept your old ones though, right?
Yeah. If
Yeah,
you had like
yeah.
a bunch of them.
I didn't know that. and I deleted everything.
Yeah, I had set I believe like 30 something homes, and then they changed the rules so that you could have like 5 max, but I didn't delete them beforehand, and so I still had 34 homes afterwards.
That's funny.
Um
I
which
really
was
wish they
super
didn't do that.
fun. And then I deleted them all and I realized, "Oh shit, I shouldn't have done that." And I lost them all. And then I became a mod and I got them back, but I feel like that's a little unfair
Yeah.
because like I didn't pay to become a mod. So,
Mhm.
I don't know.
I'm not gonna lie. I would use my mod privileges like kind of a lot for non-related things, like teleporting to people or like if I was making like a underground build and it was under somebody else's claim, I would like do ignore claim to like
What?
keep mining
You would,
stuff like that.
Well,
dude.
okay, Addie.
I feel
I
like the
Okay.
remember.
server was really
Well,
like not the best managed at some points because didn't they turn off redstone because
They
it was
Yeah.
did.
lagging too
You
much?
could not
And
use
then
redstone unless it was in a
yeah,
claim. And they did
Yeah.
not give
they
you enough
shut
claim
down
blocks to
booked up
make any
twice.
significant machines.
They shut down booked up twice because they got rid of all of our villagers and then we had to redo it all.
I don't know.
And then I don't know. It was just a mess, but it was fun.
I
It was
think
really
yeah, I think I get why because it was like literally like a bunch of teenagers trying to run it,
true.
which is
Mhm.
and like we're all doing online school and stuff, so like I don't know, I get why it was hard.
Oh my god.
I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't know cuz and like what would I don't know. I feel like if they put it back up again, there like some other outside party who like is an like experienced established like Minecraft server runner or mod or something would have to like
Mhm.
come in to run it or like I don't know, teach us to run it or something. I don't know. None of
Dude,
us were
seeing all
very
these screenshots is making me
experienced.
so nostalgic. I forgot half of these things
I'm
Oh
again.
not
my
looking at it.
god.
But they're
Oh,
so
wait, let me
like,
look it
I'll
up.
have to
my
look at them
god, I'm
later.
so pissed they didn't let us download the world.
I know.
Oh,
I
are
have
you
more
kidding me?
ascending, but these are almost all of them that I've took. Because I
Oh
think
my
this
god, I
is
remember.
because
Oh, I remember all of these.
I think I went around at like when they announced that they were like delete like they were getting rid of the world. I went around to like all of the warps and like took pictures as many as I could.
Oh,
We should have
Was it-
started a petition to get the world download because this is honestly such a waste now that
I
it's
Well,
mean,
like
it still
We
exists.
can't.
on.
We can't because the server's closed. Like the Discord server is closed.
Yeah,
Well,
I
I
think
could
it's
still
Patreon
And then
only.
surf.
I could
You and
still
I were
talk
Left it.
talking it because you're a
to
mod.
no. I could still talk to Surf because I'm in the other server. I could probably message.
There's no
Addie,
But
you're still a mod.
no, but it doesn't matter. I can't talk in the Discord server. You have to be
Okay.
in the Patreon.
Oh, it must
Um,
just be because I still have my Patreon role, even though I haven't actually been a patron
dude,
in
I unfollowed Surf
quite a while.
Really?
because
I haven't.
because they were going on hiatus for a year, but I did unfollow them because it's a year. It's a year-long hiatus, so I just thought, I don't see they're on my feed anyway. I'm just gonna unfollow.
No,
I
I haven't
unfollowed.
unfollowed, but
I'm a
Yeah, I still follow
server
them.
right now. Oh, sorry, you go ahead.
No, I was just saying, like, I haven't unfollowed them yet, cause like, I forget to, cause I'm following way too many people, cause like, I
Mm,
I start like following
Neo
people
Olympus.
on a whim when my interests change, and they do
yeah.
like
Yeah.
art of things. Like right now, I have like
Mm.
I'm following like 700 people, and that's too many.
Let me open up my
I
Instagram
only have,
account
like,
real quick and tell you guys how many people I'm
Dude.
following.
The Neo Olympus
Um,
arc
I
feels
am
like a
currently
completely different server to me.
I am
Mhm.
currently following 2,775 people on my Instagram.
I'm
Oh,
I'm
following
following 192.
I'm
I did a
following at least
398.
Instagram
1,000. I
purge
know
a
that.
few months ago.
I don't let
I
myself
just
follow more than a 400.
I
'cause
do the
feel
same
like
thing that
it's
Cal
too much.
does, where like I'll come across like an interest of mine, and then I'll just start looking for that content on all the platforms that I use,
Yeah.
so I can like see more of it. And so like I've totally got people on there that are like articulators for like building skeletons, like putting skeletons together, or like growing fungi, which I'm still into and I'm gonna do that still. But like or like brewing like alcohol stuff, or house plants, or
Dude, I went through
digital
like an
audio
alcohol brewing
workspaces,
phase.
like music production. There's so many like phases I have had where I've just gone through and followed a slew of people and then I never see them because the algorithm only recognizes what I'm into at the moment. And so there's just this huge backlog of people that I'm following that I don't see the content of because Instagram knows that I've like lost interest in it and it doesn't show me that anymore. Which is
Dude, I have
annoying.
the habit of getting into a new hyperfixation like every few months or so, and I'll spend hundreds of dollars on that hyperfixation, and then I'll dish it like a month later.
You can afford
so-
to though.
I
Again,
I am
not for
I
long,
am
not for long.
baffled
College
at
debt is
people
creeping
who
up on
have
me.
money
I just
know
have
what's
like
a
a
kid
lucky
loves
buy
that's
in the
things.
surf server?
Holy shit!
What?
I would love like the blueprint for the Patchwork fam house because like not only does it
That,
make good
oh my
memories, but
God,
is like a
dude.
really good build in my
Yeah, it would be really
Yeah.
cool to go
Did
in there
Alex
and
build
then
it?
like take a schematic with like Schematica or
I
something.
literally only got like one picture of it too, and I'm so upset. And it's not
Oh,
even like it's like the outside too.
Is there any of booked up?
I don't think I got any of booked up, to be honest. That was like a
You guys-
work of like art.
the wiki.
Dude, I remember like I started building booked up and it sucked because I'm not a very good builder. And then Alex swooped in and just saved it, and it looks really nice. Or it looked really nice.
Oh yeah, booked
I haven't
up
heard from
looked
Alex
really
in a
nice.
while.
Yeah,
Honestly, like, has he been active?
I think I don't know.
he's talked a decent bit in here for a while. He'll probably come on and join a podcast at some point. I think we
Hopefully,
should.
yeah.
I think
Keep
he's
this
just
up
been
now.
busy, to be honest.
Alex?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So too. He messaged me the other day.
I mean, we're all a little more busy now, but I
Mhm.
think the fact that we're used to it now makes it a little easier, and I think we should keep doing podcasts. Speaking of, how
At
long
least
has this
twice
been
a
going
year.
on for?
I think it's been like, my hour says hour and a half.
Oh my god. Okay.
Oh wow, that's.
I think that's
perfect.
plenty enough for a first time back.
Yeah.
And I think next
Y'all-
time we'll come back with like the actual topics we want to talk about.
Yeah.
And you know, maybe we'll do other things like D&D or games or art and stuff like that.
Someone's gonna
I think
teach
that would be
that would
fun.
be-
me.
Have like a
Dude, I'd
community
love to
YouTube
do
channel
that.
where we all
Yeah.
sort of post our own content. I think that would be awesome.
I mean, I have a Twitch channel. It already has 100 followers.
Oh
Could
my
use
goodness.
that.
I need
I
to
don't-
start streaming.
Oh my
I've
gosh,
been
did
meaning
I
to start streaming art.
ever tell y'all that my entire account got banned on Twitch?
What did you do?
I didn't fucking do
Oh,
anything.
because you said I hate British people.
That's exactly
Oh my
it.
god, yeah!
Okay, so I was watching a Tubbo stream, which is like in the year 2023. Who's doing
You
that?
still watch Tubbo?
But I was watching him, and I said in chat, God, I fucking hate British people. And then my entire Twitch account got banned for hateful conduct.
Oh
Oh,
my god.
It was
that's
so
hilarious.
Did you
I
send an
love
appeal?
that.
I didn't get it appealed either. Like I went to go appeal it, and
Was
they're
this
like, no,
gone?
we can't. I was like, what the fuck?
It's just gone?
I mean,
That's
I have it
ridiculous.
back. I have my account back. It was
Oh,
only a
okay,
14-day ban, but it was fucking hilarious.
thought-
Because I like
lost it forever because you said you hate British people.
got, and I like messaged because I was like, I'm close with one of the mods in his channel. I was like, hey, can y'all like, was this
You're
like
just
out of line?
casually close with a Tubbo mod
I mean, yeah.
in the year 2023.
Listen.
Okay.
Oh,
Hey, could you like get me in with like Tubbo or something? Like, can we just like
Yeah.
hang out?
It's like,
Give me
hey.
just give me an hour. Just give me an hour.
It's like,
That's all I need.
listen. But
do
yeah.
No.
Match any price.
But yeah, we'll come back next time with some topics, and you know, I think it'll be
With
fun.
Tubbo.
We'll
We'll
keep
come
it
back next time
going.
with Tubbo.
Yeah, what if I just invite Tubbo? What if I just like invite him in?
Do it.
Yes, on
Do
the
it.
Patchcast.
No balls. Do it.
It's like
You'll never believe who was a guest on the Patchcast.
it's like what if we
Tubbo.
just call Taylor up, you know?
Or we can do like the Sinjin drowning kind of clickbait where it's like
Tubbo?
who was Sinjin drowning. Do you know Sinjin drowning? Kellen
know.
Weston?
I know who he is, yeah.
I have no idea.
Yeah. They do like these clickbaity, you'll never guess who was in our video, and it's just like a really knockoff version of the person. Or like, I don't know. It's really clickbaity, but really funny.
Yeah. All right. Well, it was lovely doing another podcast. We're probably gonna keep talking afterwards, but I think that's plenty long enough for a first time back.
We did- And start recording another episode.
Yeah. To any of you guys who are here, who are strangers and have never listened to us, I mean, we'd super appreciate it if you liked and subscribed and maybe commented a
The
little
YouTube thing.
bit. But yeah, I don't know. Potentially, what the fuck?
Did your
Oh
like?
my
Oh,
god,
I
my
forgot our Spotify
fire
podcast
alarm just started
password.
beeping. All right, that's a sign of the quit. All right, guys, we need
Let's go.
like a sign off word. What are we saying, guys?
Hold on. Wasn't our like slogan where we may or may not see you next time?
Feet,
Because we feet.
feet,
Piss.
Feet?
Feet.
feet,
Why feet?
feet.
My
Feet?
ex had a foot fetish.
Feet?